Toyota Vets. More car, less cash.
It is good to be powered by World's First Betting. It is good times.co.za. Orlando Pirates travel to Cape Town and defeat Cape Town City in the DStv Premiership. That means for the time being, they are number 2. Although in the next not few hours actually, in the next few minutes, Stellenbosch will play against the Golden Arrows. And if they win, then Stellenbosch will be 3 points ahead when all things are equal. Ihambile ke iqala Orlando Pirates lahamba la eKapa lofika labuya ke namanqaku amathathu kulo mdlalo. Umdlalo ke ubungancumisi konke kusiqingatha sokuqala nakwesesibini ke bengongumdlalo uphucukileyo kuyapi abadlali bobabini maqela omabini kungekho creative output lento yoba nidlala ibhola ngokungathi nifuna ukukora kodwa ke korile ke Orlando Pirates kusiqingatha sesibini amanqaku akorwe nguTshegofatso Mabasa simqhobele izandla ke nakosondela kulomfana wangapha eStellenbosch uIgram Reyners 12 goals omnye una 13 goals. Tso Vilakazi, what do you make of the game, sir?
Uzake unjani mfethu?
Mr. So-and-so?
Ngibulise wena, ngibulise Junior, ngibulise Justice, ngibulise nemakhaya. Cela support njalo la iDiskiTV. Zobe nje benjalo ngijiki futhi.
Yes, sir.
Well done to Mapaganias mnyama ngenkanza ngephulumuzi ngamasipala sawenziwa. Mamela Mr. basuke la bengithe bashiya yonke into kanti bayangibonisa ukuthi no if South besase kwi-mood holiday.
Yeah, that first half was trash.
Yeah, beba kwi-mood holiday if South, but second half not bad.
And for both teams, it's not just that I'm criticizing Paris, it was for both teams. They were not there in the first half.
The first half, you go ngisho ngithi la base Cape Town abafana base beach abeke ground baselwandle so laba be Pirates bebaselela ijuzi la basele uba Innisfree Park kuphi base bebalapho first half bebangekho lapha ne Cape Town, but second half much better. Mabasa, well done. Mabasa is doing very well, and this is one thing I always say: as a striker, stay inside the box, and Mabasa is doing exactly that. That's why he's always gonna score goals, because he's always inside the box. I mean, the way he positioned himself, look at his second goal. You know, everyone went inside the 6-yard area, and then he drew back. Was positioned by one. I mean, nice finish. So it tells you how smart it is. You know, he has learned. Because since he came back, he's a different player now. He's starting to carry Pirates now because he's always there. He's scoring goals. If he's scoring, look at this boy. This boy, Umufuking. You know,
pass.
to put that pass with that weight in that pass, that's something else, Mr. Q. It's rare to see a player, especially wing players, to put a pass like that and wear it nicely for a striker. I mean, good pass, good run from Mabasa, and good finish. So what else can you ask from a Pirates?
He was substituted for Evidence Makgopa, so there's a good competition for strikers. A top quality striker that played at the African Cup of Nations in the form of Mabasa, where all South Africans think is a top quality striker.
Mr. Nkeo, with certain things we can change. If we can change, I mean, I'm change the street. I can't put Mabasa benching. I can't do it.
The national team striker?
No. National team, for me it was wrong.
Well, South Africans didn't protest, so they
don't
care.
You know, Mr. K, we ask like Kaya, sometimes we don't care. As long as we love you, it's right. But we don't look at he knows when we are there, because we go and add a number. We need somebody that is going to go there and deliver. Mabasa is somebody that is going to be there. We are scoring.
Well, I suppose Jose Rivera thinks that Makgopa is in competition with Mabasa because they didn't give Mabasa a chance to score his hat-trick. They took him out immediately after he scored the second goal for Evidence Makgopa, meaning that they do think that there's a future in Evidence Makgopa. Like he's an important member of South African football going forward, and these people who are watching, they think so too. It doesn't matter what they see with their eyes.
Mr. Keo, Mabasa. As long as Makgopa joba khona ebenchini bazomkhipha fanele adlalile uMakgopa, because kunama qualifying games azodlala manje ngoJune.
So now you agree that
So,
is a class
our
is
coach
is a new age Didier Drogba.
No. Yo. Wangasho kanjalo.
Is a Thierry Henry of Orlando Pirates.
Yo bangasuka labo bantu labo masingabahlanganisa noMahupa. Singayejele siphele imali ethi sinayo isincane lesinayo.
Well, nako describe ukuthi kumele adlale kuma qualifier.
No, well, this our team is okay because our coach Bafana the method I use is ukuthi he doesn't care who says what. Yena lama players lawa that he believes ukuthi they are good players. He's going to play them.
Even the coach Orlando Pirates njengoba omunye he's on the verge of a hat-trick.
Yeah.
He decides in his wisdom that this is the striker to put in that moment. He doesn't even give him 5 minutes to try and get that hat-trick.
No,
and get close to Ikram Reyners with 1 goal.
Simchelile ukuthi uMahopa he needs to play because kunama qualifiers. uMahopa ube plan ka coach uBafana. So he needs to play.
All right, there you go. What do you think of Eric Tinkler? What do you? I felt in the first half, I thought that both teams were trash.
Yes.
They didn't deserve to be watched by anyone.
Yeah.
I know because I'm from Cape Town, those people are always waiting for Chiefs, Pirates, and Sundowns because they visit once a year, and we are not in Gauteng, so we get to see the teams. I was going to be there, of course, if I was still in Cape Town myself, because we always look forward to these big games. I thought that it was the fans who made that game an occasion, but the teams were not, both teams were not there in the first half.
Yeah.
In the second half, I think that the moments where the goals were scored were those moments. It's not that the second half was better. It's just that those 2 moments goals were scored, but the game was still stagnant. Like it was not going anywhere in terms of creative output. The expression of creative work was not present in my eyes. I just saw teams that scored. What do you think happened to Cape Town City? Why is it that they're so empty? And I've been watching them, for example, in the last 3, 4, 5 games. They're empty. They don't have life. They seem to be willing to score via long throws and corners, but they were not willing to outplay Orlando Pirates. You're not necessarily going to outplay, but creatively express yourself going forward so that you can score a goal, try to unlock, but they couldn't do that.
Today it was a different Cape Town City.
Well, it's the same Cape Town City that I've seen in the other games this season. That's why they're sliding. Let me just give me a second. So I'm going to check. I'm going to verify to you. The stats are not that important to me. I watch matches all the time. I know that I've been observing them, that they've been poor in recent times. As good as Eric Tinkler is as a coach, they've been poor in recent times. So they played, I remember they played against Polokwane City, Golden Arrows 1-1, Polokwane City 2-2. So both of the matches they played before this one was a draw, and then they lost to Amazulu. It was a rainy day. I remember Amazulu scoring 1-0, and then against Kukune it was 2-2. Against Kaizer Chiefs it was 0-0. Against Royal AM they lost 2-0. So actually, it's good that I put this out. The last time they won was last year. People may not be aware of this. The last time they put, I remember this was on 31st of December. I was here in my house. On the 31st of December, like on the last day of the year. I remember watching the Mamajuana scoring a free kick in that game. So you see, I had this feeling, strong feeling that they have not been doing well, given that I've been watching them too. But you wouldn't think that they haven't. The last won a game on the 31st of December. There is a problem there.
Yeah, Bonavele, when they play against the small, what I always see from them is that when they play against Chiefs, Pirates, Sundowns, they always rise to the occasion.
They up the game, yeah.
You know. So, but today, that's why I'm saying it's a different team altogether, because I don't see them, having those combination play, having a threat in that defense. Especially knows that the defensive Pirates sometimes they're shaky, but still, they were not in the game. It's not the Cape Town City laying as you where they'll give Pirates a headache, because every time we with the big teams, these boys they always shine. They always do well. But today they were nowhere to be seen. And
to last win your game on the 31st of December means that you should probably going to be under pressure.
Yeah, definitely. He just need to look around with Eric, and because when you check now, so May manje. So mago May you when ugcine nge-31st win, then something it's wrong. Something is wrong. So you just need to fix his team, because you can't have players. I mean, he's got decent players, and for him not to win any game, draw in the Adliwe, it's not good enough. He just need to make sure that he works more hard, and hopefully things will go better.
All right, there you go. Thank you very much to Mr. So and so. That's Orlando Pirates going to Cape Town, winning that game. Still maintain that the only thing that happened there were the moments where goals were scored. Other than that, there was very, very little in the way of creative expression with those teams. Creativity is very important, of course, when you attack, how you go about doing that, how you go about unlocking the doors. Well done to Relebohile Mofokeng. He really saw that. I didn't see that run. There was no run, actually. He made Mabasa to run to the ball, actually, because there was no run initially. He just pushed that ball and they literally hit it in space, and then Mabasa ran for it. And then it kind of opened up things, but the game itself was not that great. Well done to the people of Cape Town, as always. We love those big teams. Some of us are Chiefs fans, Pirates fans, Sundowns fans from Cape Town, so we love those teams. Always nice to see them there. And of course, also, it was after month end on a public holiday, so it's a great day out. And the one thing you can be assured of is that we are also looking, if we're in Cape Town, looking at the calendar, when is the next big team coming? Is Chiefs, of course, coming, or is Sundowns coming next, or are we going to have to wait until next season? That's why we always look forward to these games. It is iDiskiTV, iDiskiTimes, All Sports Betting. Thank you for watching us.